All right. Well, first off, we have to congratulate all of you for making it through the first round. You've got through one very difficult round of competition, and you're probably having some questions, some anxiety, maybe some nerves. Who better to answer your questions than our own reigning Jeopardy college champion, Lily Chin? Welcome, Lily, all the way from MIT. I would say the best person right now to talk to about this. I know you've been thinking about your questions, so we're going to call this Q&A with a Jeopardy college champ, and there she is. Jordan, you have a question. What do you want to ask Lily?
So do you have a strategy with the buzzer? Because a lot of people have difficulty with the buzzer.
Yeah, the lights on the side. Instead of like waiting for the lights to come in and buzzing right then, you should be listening to when Alex is going to finish the question. Because you think if you have like 100 millisecond reaction time, that's the best you're going to do if you wait for the lights. But if you figure out how to time it right when Alex finishes, you can get sub 100 millisecond time. So yeah.
William, did you have a question?
I wanted to ask, how did you deal with all of the stress of like having to win games to move on in the semifinals?
Now that you're kind of past the hard part, I would just say like the hardest game that you have today is the semifinal game, and once you get past that, then you can just rest easy. You've got $25,000 in the bank. So yeah, I don't know, just like you got it this far, just keep doing what you've been doing. So yeah.
Lily, how did the Tournament of Champions compare to the college championship?
It was actually a lot more fun because everyone had been there before. Everybody was more relaxed because they were like going over the rules and then they're like, oh, but you know this before. Tournament of Champions is a lot of fun. And also like all the people that you've been seeing from the past year are just over there and like real people. So that was a lot of fun too.
What was it like to come back to school after you'd won everything?
So that was really hard because like I couldn't say anything for a month, right? So then everybody's just kind of like they're trying to sneak it out of me and like get what the answer is. But then like regardless of how you do, especially since you've passed the first round, it's really great because it's like, oh man, like you know how the first viewing party is going to turn out, and your friends get really excited. And since you're in a college environment, it's like actually the entire school is really hyped about you. So I got emails from like alumni from the 70s being like, oh, I saw you on TV and stuff like that. So yeah.
In a similar vein, do you ever get recognized on the street by someone who saw you on Jeopardy?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more since I like, made a fool of myself on national television, but it's okay. Someone recognized me by my voice. I was in a movie theater and talking to my friends, and then someone turned around and was like, "Hey, are you?" And I was like, "Oh." Uh, Also, it was nice because I actually visited Austin's bar when I was in New York a couple of weeks ago, and it was really nice because I was not the famous person in the room because everybody was there at Austin's bar to visit Austin. So that was fun.
Yeah, just curious, in terms of your favorite and least favorite categories.
I'm still salty that video games came up when I wasn't playing. I would say least favorite is sort of like pop culture of the 80s, 90s. Pop music. I actually had to study for that for the college tournament. So, yeah.
What would you say was your luckiest moment on Jeopardy?
I would say it was the semifinal final Jeopardy question. I was really not expecting to get that one, and I was sure that my opponent Julia from Georgetown that she was going to get it because the topic was word origins, and she's a classics major. But then it turned out to be selfie was the answer, so you never know how it's going to turn out. Yeah.
Well, I want to say one thing. The great thing that you guys, I'm sure Lily can attest to this, that no matter what, you have lifelong friendships from the college championship, and all of these folks will certainly be in each other's lives. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, there's actually a Jeopardy contestant Facebook group. So you get to see people from like the teen tournament, from like teachers tournament, and everybody like shares trivia events and stuff like that. So it's something to look forward to.
All right. Thank you, Lily. Thanks from all of us, and good luck, everybody.